Hi there, friend. It's Carly, the small town grocer. And in today's video, we are debunking the myth that small town independent grocery stores are overcharging for their food products compared to stores like Walmart, Dollar General, or other low price food retailers. Now, you may be thinking, hang on a sec here, Carly. I'm not crazy. I know that my local grocery store charges a way higher price than stores like Walmart or Dollar General. So how is that not overcharging? Tell me this. And I'm here to say you are not wrong. You have a point. From where you are standing, I can see exactly why it looks like the local grocery store is overcharging for their products. To set the stage for the bigger picture, we're going to focus on one example, Kraft. That is not to shine an unfair light on the Kraft Heinz company and call them out. They just really cooperate in providing lots of good examples for the darker side of grocery store pricing for independent grocery stores. Now, when I say Kraft, I'm not just referring to Kraft brand products. When Kraft and Heinz merged to become Kraft Heinz Company, they now together own approximately 45 brands in the United States and many more worldwide. So I was genuinely shocked at the list of brands that actually belong to the Kraft Heinz Company, one of the biggest food and beverage companies in the world. So for simplicity's sake, we'll just focus in on one product. We'll use Kraft mayonnaise. For a second in the making of this video, I thought that I needed to add a little razzle dazzle and add a nice funny gif about mayonnaise. Innocently enough. Now I am deeply haunted by all of the variety of options that we have at our fingertips for somewhat repulsive acts of consuming mayonnaise. So anywho, on the surface, comparing the price tag on the shelf, the independent grocer's price looks redonkulous compared to the low-cost retailer. I mean, that's an 86% difference in the standard price of the exact same item. And this is where we take a step behind the scenes to see how the independent grocery store's price is actually calculated. In any business, the calculation to get the retail price is very simple. First, we take the wholesale cost, we add a margin on top of that, and that tells us what the retail price will be. Also, keep in mind that a profit margin built into the cost of an item doesn't guarantee that there will be profits on the bottom line for the business, because those profits for each item that we sell covers our utilities, our labor, the cost of the building, on and on and on. So in the mayo example, we already know that the retail price was $6.49. So with that filled in, we can go ahead and grab the wholesale cost out of the catalog that we as the grocer are paying to bring that product into the store. So for this product, we see that the case costs $63.17 and includes 12 units. That makes each jar cost $5.26, and that doesn't even include the shipping charge that will be added once we're invoiced for buying that product. Wait, what? Aren't our competitors selling this for $3.48 a jar? How on earth is that possible? The cost to even put Kraft mayo on the shelf of an independent grocery store is $5.26 per jar. And down the street, the low price retailers are selling the same exact product for 34% less than our cost. With the cost added, we see that the profit margin for the independent grocer is only 19% or $1.23. And they have to be able to stretch that to cover all of the weekly expenses that the store racks up. So while it does look like the independent grocer is setting their price several dollars higher than their low price competitors down the street, that's simply not the entire picture. It's actually the food manufacturer, in this case, Kraft. And at that point, Kraft is choosing to sell their product for a much lower price to companies like Walmart and Dollar General, choosing to partner with them and support each other in many ways. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with big corporations forming alliances and taking on partnerships that benefit each other. After all, this is America, the land of capitalism, and the opportunity to maximize profit margins is a right and a freedom that is inherent to all citizens. The part that's unfortunate is when local communities draw conclusions like their local grocery store is taking advantage of them by unfairly pricing things so high, when that's simply not true. Independent grocers flat out don't have the same buying power as companies like Walmart. So when Kraft is setting the price, selling their goods out into the world, they have no incentive. There's nothing in it for them to give a price break to our warehouse so that we can pass that price break on to you. They sell so much volume through companies like Walmart that they strike a deal and offer a lower price. And at the end of all of that, Walmart's shelf reflects that lower price while the independent grocers does not. So with the food producers charging us full price and customers expecting everyday low prices, classic rock and hard place dilemma. But I wouldn't take you all the way through these pain points without offering a light at the end of the tunnel. So what is the solution? It's really a simple one, I think, and it boils down to shop local first. Notice I'm not saying shop local. I'm not implying that you can never step foot inside a Walmart supercenter ever again. I was just in there the other day buying baby sweaters for my dog. She gets cold easily, and both her and I were grateful to have Walmart in our community that day. With the shop local first idea, customers consciously choose to visit the locally owned mom and pop store first. Spending your time making a lap through the local store to pick out any items that are budget friendly for your own personal needs. Then, if there are items remaining on your list, shop at whatever corporate retailer you have as an option to make sure that overall you are meeting your budgetary requirements. Even $1 spent inside a local business is voting for that business to keep its doors open. And honestly, spending your time to walk through the store, even if you don't find a single product to buy, is still making an impact. And for those of you who have made it to this point, I'm so excited to let you in on a little secret, which is it has been reported to us in multiple circumstances that our prices can actually be lower than the low price competitor down the street. And in those instances, it actually saves you money in the long run to shop local first. Now, the sale prices that make us competitive aren't there all the time, and making sure that you're taking advantage of those sales when they're there cycling through the store. That's where the power behind voting with your dollars ties your shopping habits to this grand scheme of this interconnected world that we all share. So the next time you see a drastic price difference between your local grocery store and a store like Walmart, I hope this helps to clarify the motives and constraints that your local grocery store owner is facing. At the very least, I hope I've planted a seed that there is absolutely more than meets the eye when you're looking at the price on the shelf. Thank you so much for listening. In addition to supporting your local store with your dollars, you can also share this video to help educate your fellow community members on why it actually pays to shop local first. Thank you again, take care, and I'll see you soon.